Whoa, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video here. Today I'm on the content grind and we're gonna go over budget gloves in CS2, and the price will start from the lowest and then it'll go to the highest, and the price will stay under like 220 maybe. So if you want to get like $200 gloves or less, this is the video for you. Alright, starting off the list with the cheapest one here, we got the Operation Bloodhound gloves, Gorilla, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I'm pretty sure field tested. Now, for you Boreal Forest users out there, this is a really good pair of gloves to just match with your Boreal Forest knives and your guns as well, because this is so cheap. It's only around 60, I'm pretty sure. Not only that, this pair of gloves barely has any scratches, and even the scratches that are on there are barely like noticeable unless you grab a telescope or something and just look into it 10 times. Alright, second on the list we got the Handwrap duct tape minimal wear for around 110 on buff, and this one is really nice because if you buy a vanilla skin and you don't have enough for a pair of gloves, you can just go for this one as it's a really cheap option. But if 110 is also a lot for you, you can jump down to field test, which is just a little short of $60, which is really good. Alright, on the other side of the forest finish knives, we got the specialist gloves forest DD pat field tested for 120. Now in CS1, a field tested pair of specialist gloves looked terrible. It was so scratched, it was so ugly, you didn't want it. But now in CS2, I feel like they buffed it so much. One of the parts where you can see this is that on the torchu, or however you pronounce that word on the gloves, it's no longer that scratched anymore on the field tested, and instead the scratches are on the backhand of the glove, or the palm of the glove, if that makes sense. And what you're seeing when you have your knife out is nice. Alright, what if you want a brighter pair of specialist gloves, something that's not foresty and ugly, right? So I got the Lieutenant Commander specialist gloves, and take a guess at what the wear is. If you guess that it's at minimal wear or field tested, then you're wrong. It's actually at well worn, and I was so surprised when I saw this because well worn usually looks terrible. But for this specific pair of gloves, I mean, it looks like factory new unless you look at the palm of the gloves, but don't worry about that. The white camo of the gloves also makes it a really good pair of gloves for a white inventory if you want, for a budget one if you like, because while there are more expensive options for white skins or white gloves, this one is probably one of the cheaper ones. Okay, wow, I sound so monotone on the last one. Alright, sorry, moving on. Next one, we got the Moto gloves Polygon field tested for around $200. And ever since CS1, I've had my eyes on this pair of gloves just because it's so blue and it's so cheap as well. For only $200, you get so much blue on the gloves, and usually they're not this like good, you know, like other gloves for this much color would be at least maybe 400, 500, maybe 600. And while the knife I paired it with in this video is a Doppler Sapphire, I think it's also a very good pair of gloves to match with maybe bright waters or very cheap skins as well, so there's that. Alright, I like to call this pair of gloves the Cadian gloves because he used it, and because he used it, I found out about the gloves and I really like it now. And also because the pair of gloves are really bright. Surprisingly as well, this pair of gloves is well worn for around $215 on buff, and hand wraps are generally really cheap, probably because it doesn't color or cover the fingers. But if you're looking for a blue pair of gloves or cyan colored pair of gloves that's really cheap, this is the one to go for.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's knifed him, and he's gotten away with the AWP. I'm starting to get nervous. Heroic. The leader. Calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh no! You're an animal!
Alright, finally we got the Imperial Plaids, surprisingly as well. Battle Scar. This is the only Battle Scarred pair of gloves in this video, and wow, okay, it looks so amazing, but it's $220. While it is battle scarred, it looks really smooth, at least on the knuckles compared to CS1, and is really good if you want to buy a knife or match it with a freehand knife, like I am doing in this video. I'd also like to call this the Broke Man's Pandora box because it's purple and it's also a really good pair of gloves. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and before you leave, I want to say a couple things, at least for this channel, but if you want to leave, it's okay. But yeah, there's just some things I want to say. So the first thing is, this video is really short because I noticed in my last one with my red colored inventory, the quality kind of just plummeted toward the end, and I just got really lazy with the editing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this one shorter, so hopefully the quality stays consistent and it's pretty high. Next one is, I swear, I'm gonna make a new song for the next one, or a new beat for the background. I said this at the beginning with like a text box or something, but I just wanted to reiterate this, that I will try to make new beats for future videos so this doesn't get stale. And finally, I need more content ideas. I want to get on the at least more content train. So yeah, if you got any ideas, just tell me in the comments and I'll try to do them if I like them. Yeah.